Hello, everybody. It's me again. I just wanted to talk about a few things that I forgot about to mention about the Great Hunt on the last video I made, which was the Great Hunt review, basically. And there were some things that I forgot to mention that I would like to talk about. First of all, I meant it when I was talking about the multiverse thing. There was one thing that I liked, and other than the fact that it wasn't necessarily the normal one, so it's not technically a multiverse, so to speak. It's what might be, basically. But what I wanted to mention is I liked the part where it showed all these alternate lives, and it was talking about the different possibilities that Rand could have gone through, and how in the end of each one was the I win again lose Theron part. I really like that. That part, that entire part where he's seeing all their lives, all their alternate lives, and how Ingtar was like, I walk in the light, and then you kind of see that he is probably a dark friend in one of his other lives, but then you find out he was a dark friend in his own life, his real life. I like that. I also wanted to say, like, I like that. I just like that part where they were seeing all the things that could be in it. It was just really well written. As for another part I would like to mention I really enjoyed was Deus Daimar, I think. Is in Carrion, yeah. Carrion, there's this game, I guess, that the houses play, and I've always liked this um, premise, and that's why I like A Song of Ice and Fire, is because I like this idea of different houses and family lines and different kingdoms and things, or just houses, noble houses, family lines competing for power and for like playing this game, basically, because it is kind of like a game, but it's real life and it's kind of dangerous, and yeah, so it's like a game for power, I guess. And I really, really, really liked that. um, it's called Deus Daimar, or the Great Game, or Game of Houses, and I liked it because it's like it's so compelling, that premise, like just different houses trying to trick each other. Um, the how each word has secret meaning behind it as to what they're saying, and things like that. And I like how Rand got all caught up in that chaos of the Great Game. So I really liked that. Um, Another thing I really liked was the scene where they're at the party, where they find out this guy, one of the noble houses, actually the guy second to the king of the land, he is actually a dark friend, and he was holding Paon Fane and a few in Trollocs and stuff. I really like that part where they go into the party and they have to find where the Trollocs and Paon Fane is, and yeah, that party scene was just great because it's like, there's like, he's bad, but like they can't talk about it. They can't. They have to pretend like they don't know that he's a dark friend, and they have to pretend like they're here for the party and whatever. And I like how the guy is thinking that Rand is doing the Great Game, and he's like, oh, you play it very well and stuff. I just really like that party scene. It was very compelling and interesting and pretty intense, I guess. And then they find the Waygate, which was not surprising, to be honest, because Paon Fane is kind of like the Black Wind, I guess. And another thing I would like to mention is I really like how Paon Fane is beyond just a dark friend. He's like Shadar Logoth, the Black Wind, all this different stuff that he's corrupted by. Like, literally anything that you could be corrupted by, he is corrupted by it. And I like that a lot. He's a very good villain, and I like how he's just able to just kill a Trolloc without any hesitation. Just like, oh, that just happened. I really like, yeah, I like Palon Fane as a villain. As for Matt, yeah, he was in it, but I didn't really feel like, yeah, he still is like pretty corrupted by the dagger, I guess, but I don't know. So far, I know Matt is like kind of a fan favorite, and I think that he is known in later books to become that character that people really like. But as of now, I don't really care too much about Rand right now. I'm hoping that later I'll get behind his character more, but as of now, he's not necessarily my favorite. Ingtar's reveal about Dark Friend, as I said already, was fantastic, and even if he was a Dark Friend, I think he's one of the best characters in the book. He's a really good character. I liked how it was like so, you want to just see all these moments in the book that point to him being a Dark Friend and point to him trying to find redemption for what he has done. And as I said already, I really like the parts with Geofran because we see more about the Children of the Light and how they're just trying to do right thing, but they're getting in the way of everything. And I liked Huron. I said that already. What else? Yeah, that's about it, I think. Seanchan, I didn't like. Nynaeve. Nynaeve is her short temper is getting me short tempered, I guess. Every time that she's there, I'm having so much short temper of like seeing like I mean, Moraine, like, she is so like mad at Moraine for causing them. She blames all of her problems on Moraine because she was just because, I mean, maybe she doesn't realize, but if they stayed, if Moraine never came, most likely everybody would be dead. Your whole village would be dead. So if Moraine never came, your village would be gone. Emond's Field would be gone. So it's kind of ridiculous. Nynaeve's like anger at Moraine is just kind of ridiculous. How she's like, I don't trust her, and I don't know. I feel like Moraine is getting a lot of hate that she doesn't deserve when she kind of saved everybody, and Moraine and Nynaeve just blames everything on her, and that all of her problems are because of Moraine, from her opinion. I don't really think Moraine did anything wrong so far, at least. It's gonna be a shocker if she ends up to be doing wrong, I guess. But I do want to see more of Moraine's perspective on what she's doing. We learn a bit of the Audras, I wanted to say, but there's still a bit of confusion, in my opinion, of what some of the Audras are. I think we only got Brown Audra. Red Audra, we got that in the first book. Blue Audra, kind of, because I don't fully understand what a blue is, and I'm confused because they talk about being a blue part of the Blue Audra a bunch of times, just never told what a Blue Audra even is. And you know what the Black Audra is, of course. So far, I mean, we don't know what I don't know what a green Audra is yet, or white, or gray, or else are there? I don't know. So I hope that we get that. But anyways, as I was saying with Nynaeve, her anger issues are really annoying me, to be honest, because she just blames everything on Moraine, who I don't think did anything wrong. I mean, Moraine just needs to be less sneaky about a few things, and then the problems are gone. That's my opinion on. So I think both of them are doing a bit wrong, but yeah, Nynaeve. I really don't like her right now. Maybe I'll like her eventually, but right of now, no, not really. Um, hmm. Now Verin, Brown Aja person. Um, she's friends with Moraine and the Armenian seat. I don't know. The Armenian seat, I guess. Um, Verin is, in my opinion, I mean, I think that I like her character. She's pretty likable, I guess. I mean, I like Moraine a lot, but I think I might like Verin more. Uh, she's not as sneaky, really, and she's, I don't know. I could see her being more of a mentor for Rand than Moraine, which I'm not sure if Moraine is going to be Rand's mentor, but it seems like it. But I really like Verin. She's a pretty good character. Um, and the Drankar, yeah, those things, the flying bat things. I think those are inspired by Harry Potter. I haven't read or watched any of those, so I don't know, but I think they are inspired off of that. Um, and I could definitely see some Lord of the Ring connections for the inspirations, like Arthur Hawking's army, the heroes, dead heroes from the Horn. Um, those guys are definitely like the undead army from Lord of the Rings. Um, there's definitely some similarities, but I don't think there's anything too drastically the same. I mean, the first book is much more Lord of the Rings. Like, it's kind of exactly like Lord of the Rings in a way until the end, I think. This one, The Great Hunt, only has like a few similarities, like 1, 2, or 3. Not too much in my opinion. I think this one was much better. Rand uses channeling a bit to in the most extreme cases in order to use. And yeah, well, that scene where he walks into the room and keeps on repeating the same scene over and over, where it's like he walks into a room and sees something happen, and he sees it over and over. I think that might be. I don't know what that was. It's either a trap from Paid on Fane, or a part of madness already. I don't think it's like really madness, but I think it's like the beginning of it, in a way, because he only really used it a few times. And yeah, I think that's all I really forgot to say about the Great Hunt that I didn't mention in the last video. So yeah, and mainly I just wanted to talk about the Days to Mar because I really really liked that part, and I liked how like Rand just didn't really want any part of it, but he got sucked in anyways, even though he's not even a lord or anything. Really only because he's wearing this clothes, and yeah, that's about it. Because I just liked how Rand tried so hard to get away from this game, but it pulls him in to the game, and I really like that. How, like, he's just trying to get away, and he keeps getting pulled back in. Yeah, that's about it, I think. Thanks for watching, and yeah, bye.